All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome in. Everybody. New as well as existing subscribers. Welcome. All right. I hope everybody's doing well on this Wednesday morning, right? All right. Thank you and shout out to my subscribers. All of you, I thank you very much for your support. Thank you for your comments, your likes, your shares, right? Very supportive. I do appreciate the support for sure. If you are new to the channel and you just subscribed, welcome in. Thank you for tuning in. And if you were drawn in by the title, there may be messages here for you, okay? Only take what resonates with you, leave the rest. Do not try to make messages fit. That's not necessary. If it makes sense to you, there may be something here for you. If it does not make sense to you, that's just fine. That means it's not for you at this time. General messages only. Therefore, it cannot and will not resonate with everybody. That's impossible with general messages, okay? We're going to start off, guys, with the Declare and Decree deck. See what possible energies need to be cleared. If you are new to the channel, this is a Declare and Decree deck, right? These cards have you can say high vibrational rituals, as well as is spiritual though. Very much positive. Okay, each card has a positive ritual written on it. You write it down, set your intentions to release that particular energy. Give thanks to the Most High Mother and Father for assisting you and your spiritual team for assisting you with clearing any negative energies. And you write it down, set your intentions, and you burn it. Of course, in a safe place, okay? For those of you who are new, this is my Declare and Decree deck. Everybody's not spiritual, right? And everybody's not religious. Whatever you prefer, that is up to you, okay? So we have collective all fear of the unknown, fear of new, and the blank canvas are now destroyed from my energy in spirit and in flesh. All fear of the unknown, fear of new, and the blank canvas are now destroyed from my energy in spirit and in flesh. You would write that down, set your intentions, and burn that. Okay, yes. Fire destroys, very powerful element, as are the others. But you want to set your intentions and release any fears of the unknown, fear of a new, and a blank canvas. That means you want to start over. You want to start your life over, right? No fears. Take that leap of faith. Do something you've never done before, long as it's for your highest good. Your next card is all demonic forces within my energy are destroyed in spirit and in flesh. All demonic forces within my energy is destroyed in spirit and in flesh. You would write that down, set your intentions, and you would release that. Give thanks to the Most High Mother and Father and your spiritual team for helping you to release these negative energies, okay? Again, if that does not resonate with you, then don't worry about it. Leave it. Energies are fluid, all right? Past, present, future. So only take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay? Let's see what we have for the collective. What do we have in the energies around this time here? What do we have in the energy here? What's the energies for the collective? Could be shocking people at this time. Definitely could be shocking people. Things could be happening swiftly. People could want to communicate because they don't know what's going on in your life. People could want to be a little bit chaotic with you and aggressive with you because they don't know what's going on in your life. They want to know, okay? But you could be very much excited, building and minding your own business, collective. All right? So let's see what we got for you. Whoa. All right. Hold on. Dang it. Alright, so we got the Devil card showing up, the Moon, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. You have the High Priestess, the Lovers, Ace of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. So, someone here is definitely mentally unsecure. Yeah, not feeling secure. Unsecure, okay? But you're feeling mentally stuck, trapped, something like that when it comes to a commitment, unsure. this doesn't feel good. It's something that's making you feel stuck or trapped. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands, okay? So it could have been something you was very excited about, only to end up feeling stuck or trapped in some sort of commitment because you know that you are, whoever this is resonating with, you are connected to a devil energy. You're connected to somebody that is very toxic. You know, with the High Priestess, you see right through it. Okay? And sometimes we can see through things and people and yet ignore it. And that can cause you to become stuck, mentally challenged, mentally stuck, mentally confused, mentally unstable. Because whatever you're dealing with in this so-called family dynamic, relationship, commitment, whatever it's supposed to be, it's not stable. It's not stable if you're in the Eight of Swords energy. No. Nope. Okay? There's justice here, though. Things being made fair and balanced, okay? Then you have the Nine of Cups. You have the Sun, which is exposing a situation or a certain thing. Something's being exposed here. And someone feeling emotional loss. Yeah. Someone feeling left out or I feel like disappointed. Somebody's regretful or disappointed. Maybe collective, this could have been your energy to where you were disappointed by the fact that this didn't turn out to be the type of commitment that you wanted, or maybe that you saw the potential in it being. Because the devil's here with justice. That means, you know, you got a toxic situation or a toxic bond that is to be made fair. Something is to be made fairly here, made right. There's an injustice. Okay? Definitely an injustice, which is no longer fulfilling because there's secrets, fears, lies. Okay? Dealing with some connection or another. Gemini energy, the Lovers. But there's definitely something that's going to be exposed, and it's been a long time coming for it to be exposed. Okay? Ten of Pentacles, this is definitely a family dynamic. You knew that you was, somebody here knew. You knew that you was connected to somebody that was toxic. You knew that this was a karmic soulmate. Or you've come into knowing that you're dealing with someone who's a karmic. Okay? They're not for you. They're not for the same things you are for. Somebody who's full of drama. Somebody who likes to argue. Somebody who don't want to see you elevate, so they want to keep you in a lower vibration. Soul ties, right? But it's a toxic soul tie. Okay? And you could have definitely made it with this person. We're talking sexually here. You could have very well made it with this person. And when you made it with this person, there could have been some entities attached to you as well. Okay? That you have had to fight through or fight off. And that could be what brings in this Eight of Swords energy. I feel like you want to go in a different direction from this, though. Whatever you found out, whatever you've come into knowing and understood with this High Priestess and Devil energy, whatever you come to find out is going to bring about balance for you, because you're going to come out of the connection altogether. This is definitely a family setting. Somebody that's probably very controlling, that likes to overdrink. They overdo things. What they do is overrated. Okay? They make a big deal out of things. They like to argue about things. They want things to go their way. They're very controlling. Maybe they want to tell you what to do, when to do, how to do. When you don't do it, they're mad, they're pissed, they're angry. Or they could just be holding back when it comes to being honest with you, being vulnerable with you, being authentic with you. Okay, that's the injustice in the relationship. Being a toxic lover, a toxic spouse, partner, whatever. Okay? Somebody that don't mind lying to you or don't mind being promiscuous. They don't mind being unfaithful to you. And I feel like you just want to go another direction. Two of Wands. Choosing yourself. You just want to go in another direction that is fulfilling to you, because this is not emotional fulfillment. This is not wish fulfillment. This is something to where you got to gain your balance back. Okay? And you probably was treated very poorly in this connection with the 10 of Pentacles. Somebody that juggles you. Somebody that don't mind putting you in third-party energy. Okay? Someone who doesn't mind, treating you unfair when it comes to your emotions. They're very emotionally unavailable. And this is something you probably put up with for a very long time. Not having an emotional connection with this person because they have an entity upon them to where they act a certain way. They may even have mood swings. They may even overindulge. They don't treat you fairly. They probably breadcrumb you and give to someone else or others. This is a person that will come up with an excuse to get their way, to have their way, and to continue to maintain control over you, to get you to operate the way they want you to operate, to get you to accept them the way that they are in their toxic ways, their toxic energy. And I feel like this is something that I feel like you're walking away from it. 9 of Cups, within the 9 of Cups is the 8 of Cups. And there's secrets here, definitely secrets, and something that's very much hidden. And so this person could have wore a mask. Like, you could have come together with this person and all they presented was a representative of them. And you may not have found out the truth about them until you really got involved with them with this 10 of Pentacles energy. Okay? That's when you discovered the truth, when you actually got involved with them. Like, they showed their true colors. Yeah, they've been exposed some kind of way. With the Sun, they've been exposed some kind of way. You're bringing yourself into balance, and this is somebody who don't mind juggling you. Yeah, they want to come and bring some kind of an offer. But I feel like they're doing that because you got some good stuff happening for you here. You got something good and solid and promising coming to you. With the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Sun, you have something very solid that you're going toward, is how I feel. Yeah, because the Page of Wands is excitement. You're excited about what it is you're doing, where you're going, the decision that you're making, the energy that you feel, that new beginning energy, the energy of being, yeah, the light, like the light shining on you, sun, the sun shining on you. There's something very stable that's coming out of your energy here, where you'll no longer be stuck. This person could owe you money too. This person could be low-key be a thief. Like, they probably take money. They probably been taken from you as well. With justice being here, this probably somebody that owes you money. Yeah, the 10 of Cups showing up here. Definitely a family dynamic, but a toxic one. 4 of Swords. Yeah, you've laid something to rest here. This person did cause a 3 of Swords energy. 7 of Pentacles. You are investing in yourself, and you're gonna look really good doing so. What you're doing is you're using this energy to the best of your ability, to where the 7 of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles, that's 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles energy is you being very safe, secure within yourself, very self-sufficient and financially set, financially secure. And that's without this person. Shoot, some of you do better when you do get away from this person. That's when things start opening up for you. Yeah, death. Ending. It's over. You're no longer stuck. It's over. You're no longer stuck in a third-party situation. And you knew it was a third-party situation. Some of you, this could have been a situation where when you first started out with this person, you ignored the red flags. You ignored it. There you go. There's your 9 of Pentacles. I told you. Somebody's becoming single here. You would rather be on your own than to be with somebody that's going to hold you down, pull you down, keep you stuck, keep you bound. Don't want to grow with you, don't want to do any better, don't want to keep their promises, don't want to change. Okay? Want you to accept toxic energy. You're not doing it. You're going in a whole nother direction. You're choosing a different path. Two of Wands. And this path has a lot to do with self-love, self-discovery. Okay? You're not going to continue to lie to yourself concerning this person and this devil-ass energy. You're not going to keep on lying to yourself, pretending like nothing's wrong, pretending like they're not a liar, pretending like they're not mischievous, pretending like they're not a thief, pretending like they're not deceptive, pretending like they're not someone who's holding you back, who's keeping you stuck, keeping you bound. You're ending that. Ending it. Cutting them off. Straight cutting them off. Yeah, you have good news coming in too. If you were waiting to hear back from a job, or if you invested in some type of financial situation, is going to develop. It's going to come to fruition for you. It's going to happen for you. Three of Pentacles. You could be getting a different type of job or going into a different career field. Yeah. You could be going into a different career field here, working with like-minded people. But I do not feel like you want to work with this person anymore. No. The exciting news is you either getting a promotion or you're getting some type of finances to go back to school, take some classes, earn a degree, earn some kind of a license or certification or something like that. Whatever it is, it concerns you working with other people. But it concerns like a change in your work setting, a change in career or something like that, something that you'll be very successful at. With the Sun being here and the Six of Wands, you'll be very successful, very well successful at what it is that you are going after, because you're fighting your way out of disappointment. Okay? And possibly feeling at an emotional loss, and possibly even feeling emotionally and mentally stuck. See, you're moving on, you're moving away towards calmer waters, towards what it is that is fulfilling to you, towards what it is that is healing to you. Okay? You could be coming away from a water sign. You could be cutting a water sign out of your life. Someone you had a past life with, someone you had past ties to. This is a toxic soul connection. Here's the Six of Cups. This is someone who you attracted in because y'all probably triggered each other and drew each other in with that energy of the past. Okay? Trauma bonding. Okay? You probably drew this person in because y'all frequencies matched at one point. Very low frequency with the Devil card. Very low. And when you attract that in, that's how you become spiritually bonded to a person. But it's a negative bond. Somebody who likes to play mind games, who's always thinking that they're right, who feels like they're never wrong, they know everything, you know nothing, who feel like and want people to think they got it all together, who possibly likes to show off. This is definitely someone that you may have had a past life with, soul tie with, but it's just a negative soul tie. Someone that you're disconnecting from it though. You're leaving it behind. Queen of Cups energy, because it's like you got a lot of love for yourself, and that love that you have for yourself, it also helps you to heal. In whatever way possible, it helps you to bring healing as well. And this could have very well been, and it keeps coming up in the messages too, to where it's like the person that you're connected with has the potential to be a great partner. But for some reason, people just don't want to heal. They don't want to turn away from the negativity. Like, I'd rather be low vibrational. I'd rather be argumentative. I'd rather be full of drama and conflict because it make me feel good. That's what's happy, like a happy place. Some people love drama. Some people thrive off of drama. Okay, they love being in that devil energy, and they don't realize they got entities attached to them that keeps them down in that. And then they wonder why they build and they build and they build, and the foundation always crumble, or they end up losing everything. And it's because of their low vibrational ways. It's because they're being toxic. It's because they're immature. It's because they're refusing to heal. They're refusing to see, and even if they do see it, they refuse to change it. So you're dealing with somebody who's aggressive, possessive, and low vibrational. Yes. Definitely. And they did have the potential to be your counterpart. King and Queen of Cups is here. Okay. They did have that potential to be a great counterpart, but they chose not to. So I feel like there were some things that you may not have seen that you needed to recognize in the past when you met this person, or whatever this trauma bond was. It's like you saw it, but you overlooked it. Now they want to be all argumentative and come in with a lot of chaos. This person is somebody who they would rather argue. They want to get their point across and argue like that's going to make something better. They want to communicate, but what are they trying to communicate? Is it for your highest good, or is it more drama? They do want to talk. They do want to communicate. But it's because you didn't cut them out. You cut them off. Yeah, I guess you meant business this time. You cut them off. And you're going on in your Empress energy. Empress showing up at the bottom of the deck. And you're very single by choice. They may try to offer up some kind of apology, but this person is coming in, yet being what? Toxic. I told you they thrive off of drama. This is confusion. And them probably still having more than too many options for you to even want to accept, think about, or deal with. That's the reason why this death card is here. This person, you are the one that is transforming and changing, but you're ending a relationship with this person. You're ending this energy. You're ending this energy. Okay? You're going off on your own, and it's by choice. You're choosing to go off on your own. This is what you're choosing to do. You could have children with this person. You're moving away from this person, Six of Swords energy, because of betrayal. This person does have an entity on them, a dark entity at that keeps them in a very low vibrational state. They will never do right by you. They will always breadcrumb you, and you will always be tied to them unless they choose to do the work with you to heal. You, however, collector, have laid this to rest. Four of Swords. You have overcome some things here with this Ten of Swords and this Eight of Swords energy. You have definitely balanced yourself out, or you will be, and you're choosing to invest in yourself and make a good, let's just say a better comeback, right? Because a lot of times you can get knocked back in life. You can get a lot of setbacks, but those setbacks can become major comebacks if you know how to transmute the energy and allow it to work out for your highest good. By doing what? By choosing to heal, by choosing to love yourself, by choosing to love yourself first, right? Not putting your feelings on the back burner to make somebody else happy, right? But choosing your own direction, not being codependent, choosing your own direction. Self-love is everything. How you going to love somebody else if you don't have to give to yourself, right? So you're definitely sitting pretty in this Nine of Pentacles energy. And that's something this person is like, they're going to have to just watch you, and because they're going to be watching you, no doubt. With all these swords here, yeah, they're going to be watching. Even though you cut them off, that don't mean that they're going to just straight disappear without, any type of disruptions. Because they may realize it, but they're not willing to do the work to do any healing. And that energy has been showing up a lot lately, where people are not willing to do the energy, do the energy work, the healing work, right? So don't have any fears about your transformation. Don't have any fears of the unknown. Go for it. And at the same time, there's a demonic force within your energy, and that's this person that I feel like you're releasing and coming away from. Okay, you could have gave this person ultimatums as well, and yet they refuse to change. They would rather keep up confusion. Okay, yeah, intuition. You know, you know, you know. And you may have saw the toxicity in this person to begin with, but it's something you may have also ignored. Or maybe you thought y'all could work through it. Nine of Pentacles showing up twice. You will be very financially set. Totally financially set here. With the Nine of Pentacles showing up twice, that's 18 Pentacles. So you're going far and beyond abundance. Okay? Abundance is definitely your birthright. Because it's flowing to you. It's flowing to you easily and effortlessly. With these pentacles, the way that these pentacles are showing up, the Ace of Pentacles also with the Knight of Pentacles, very promising, remember? Very promising foundation. Very solid foundation you're creating for yourself. And you will connect with like-minded people because you're going because of the decision to go down into this Two of Wands energy where you were probably contemplating for a while or trying to figure out what or how or when to do something. How do I go down this direction? How do I do something different? How do I do something new? How do I come out of this energy? And because you wanted to know, because you were determined, because you wanted to escape these swords type of energy, this devil type of energy, you weren't gonna give up on yourself, but you were willing to give up on this connection so you could come up out of this. It's like you knew, High Priestess, because the High Priestess is showing up twice. You knew that if you were to drop this person or get this energy away from you, you could prosper, you could heal, you can come up, you can elevate. But you probably thought you could take this person with you. No, this person is not supposed to go with you because they have to heal first, but they have to be willing to do the work because we have free will. And your free will is to say, well, I'm ready to do this. This is what I need to do. Discipline. But you also have the free will to continue on doing what it is you want to do and be low vibrational. Ace of Cups showing up again. Love begins. Ace of Cups. It's love for self. And you are coming into connections with like-minded people. But you had to get out. You had to get over this fork in the road. That was a fork in the road. And this person here is creating drama and obstacles and challenges for you along the way. What did you do? Just decided to walk away, in which you were supposed to. You were supposed to. Spirit say, let it be. Let it be. If you need to solve a problem, ask yourself, what is the simplest way to proceed? See that? I told you. You was at a fork in the road, trying to figure out how, when, what, you know. That's a fork in the road. Two of Wands, you had a decision to make. And you made that decision. And that's why you're coming up over here with all these pentacles. That's why you're elevating. And so is your intuition. Your intuition is elevating as well. Some spiritual gifts are elevating as well. And things are balancing out for you. So what is the simplest way to proceed? When you call forth the simplest path, it appears. And vice versa. See? You wanted something different. You wanted change. And like I said, the High Priestess being here twice, it's not like, it's something you saw within this person already. But I feel like maybe you gave them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe that's what you was doing. Maybe you was like, I'm going to give it a chance. Okay? That energetic pool card been coming out for everybody. Shine bright like a diamond, collective. Shine bright like a diamond. Heart path. Some of you have a calling to heal yourself because you have spiritual work to do to help heal others. Take that how it resonates for you. All right. It's not worth pursuing a path without passion. The road will only lead you to uncertainty and frustration. Follow your heart, collective, and you can't go wrong. Just follow the path. Energetically, you're being led. You're being led. Spiritually, you're being led. And then you got the high priestess twice. So spirit is, it's like spirit just taking you by the hand saying, come on, let me show you which way to go. You chose to heal. You chose to get rid of this toxicity. You chose to separate yourself. You chose to love yourself first. You chose to invest in yourself. You chose not to be blind anymore to this situation and this person. Come on, I got something for you. Shine bright like a diamond. Let's go. Go ahead and choose your path. You got the free will. When you make the choice, I'm going with you. Spirit is with you. Your spiritual intuition is on high. It's on fleek, for real. You got the high priestess twice. So you pursue your path with passion here, okay? And I feel like you just want peace. Somebody just wants peace away from this devil energy. It's never a mistake to give of yourself, collective. So some will take it for granted, as this person has. Others may take advantage of it, as this person has. Do not allow bad energies to overpower your light. You're the sun. Do not allow bad energies to overpower your light. You're the sun, collective. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright. A true master knows that you create through actions, and that's what you've done. You put action in to walk away. You realize, look, this ain't gonna work. I can't do this. I'm not gonna try to keep doing this. I'm not gonna be in this by myself. If I be in it by myself, if I'm trying to make everything work on my own, this person's not putting forth the effort, then I might as well be by myself, be on my own. Nine of Pentacles showing up twice, but you're going to a great place. Something that's solid, something that's secure, something that makes you feel planted, grounded, and safe. It's an energetic pull because there's something you have to do here. You have a journey. Somebody here has a spiritual journey to shine your light. And that light is going to draw in like-minded people. And also, you'll be able to help people heal as you have healed yourself. Okay? And somebody could actually have love that will come in, because by you being in an unconditional love type of energy, loving yourself, following your intuition, consulting with the Most High, and doing whatever it takes to follow that path, by you doing that, yeah, it's going to bring, you're going to attract the prosperity that you so deserve and yearn for, the life that you want, a life that is at ease, loving yourself and loving everything around you and people around you, but like-minded people, people who have your best interest at heart. And you could very well attract new love with the lovers. You could attract new love in the future because that's what you hold. That's the energy that you hold. That's the energy that you embody. So if you're embodying that energy, then you would definitely attract that energy. And I say that because you got the Knight of Cups here showing up in the future energy along with the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is the commitment card, and this is a love offer. So some of you will definitely be attracting in that you have practiced. True love. This is Ace of Cups. Love begins. But that love begins with self. All right, collective? So I hope that the messages were helpful. You're the High Priestess. There's not too much you don't know when it comes to this person. You may have just gave this a chance because you saw the potential in it. Or maybe they could have been a potential partner in business as well as love. Maybe that's what you sought in this person, but that's not what you got in return. So, because if you did, you wouldn't have walked away. You wouldn't have had to walk away. You wouldn't have had to be, in this energy of the Eight of Swords, feeling stuck. They wouldn't have put you in no kind of third party, situation or nothing like that. But you got to remember, when you met this person, y'all frequencies probably did match to some extent in a very low vibrational way. And that's what drew this person to you. And it's something you have to pay attention to that's going on within you. How did I end up with this person? How did I draw this person in? So what is it about them that is triggering me that I'm saying, no, I don't want that? Because apparently, if I don't want it, but I attracted it, that means there's something within me that I need to heal. I need to get rid of that so I don't attract it again. Okay? Collective, again, I do appreciate you guys' support. I hope the messages were helpful. And until next time, guys, take care.